9 o'clock, I work the chord in the skyline. Lowest, floor by floor. 1,000 windows, guillotine put lightly. And the room is more. The fire sharpens in the dark. The only bright thing with a spark. White is where the worry lives. Narrow is a kind of home. I put the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight, one flame will quench that thirst. Going, 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 floor by floor. The world can wait outside the door. People think that focus quench. It doesn't, it opens one thing wide. You fill the frame for 7 years. Every lens I owned inside. Now the frame holds violent fire. And the practice hasn't died. The skill outlives the subject. The subject taught the skill. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight, one flame will quench that thirst. Somewhere out past the lowered slats, you're a light in the general glow. I could raise the blinds and look. That's exactly why they stay low. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight, one flame will quench that thirst. Cord tied off. One room, one fire enough.
Glass hole, glassy, tweezers steady now. Yeah. Midnight and the schooner waits. Mask lay flat inside the glass. My tweezers holding one white thread. That means the mainsail if I'm fast or slow. It only works done slow. You bought this kit 2 birds of spring ago. For your patience said the card. You knew me better than I knew. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. A storm out with it. The bottle's neck is narrow on purpose. That's the sport and that's the sting. Everything worth keeping enters, folded down to a smaller thing. We came through some narrow years. Not everything unfolded after rigging. Pull the string and watch the masts. Remember what they always were. Sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a shield. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. When it's done, I'll cork the top and set it where the firelight plays. A finished patience on the shelf, purple water under glass for days. Sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things, just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a shield. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Mass up corking. The storm can start now.
One silver eye, smaller than a secret. You again, little silver gate, guarding nothing, stopping me. A button hanging by a wish, a thread that will not agree. She used to take it from my hands, one lick, one roll, one victory. Hey, needle, remember her. You never fought her fingers once. She with the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Roll it fine. Roll it fine. The little trick was never mine. Tonight the button's mine to fix. The lamplight steep across my knee, and I do the ritual like she did. Lick, roll, breathe, and squint to see. Fourth try, fifth, the gate gives in. Somewhere she's smiling, probably. Needle, you soft, strict teacher. You only open for the calm. She went to thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. A whole code's word, the loose buttons I saved for no good reason. Fine. One gate, one thread, one evening each. Her steadiness on loan to mine. She thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Oh. Button tight. The needle keeps her secret.
A thousand pieces, 900 of sky. On the card table by the fire, the puzzle you were smart about. Edges first, your golden rule, and the border's done. You built it stout. Picture is a harbor town. The sky is what I can't live without. Cardboard clicks, the tiny locks. Blue on, nearly blue. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the vast part batch by batch. Blue on blue, blue on blue. Every piece of shade of you. Yeah, fingertips learn what eyes can't tell. The knob and socket, bump and bay. The velvet napper, cheap cardboard. The click that ends a long essay. 3 pieces placed on a heavy night. On light 1-7, either way. The harbor grows a piece a day. The fire keeps the glue of it warm. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the vast part, batch by batch. I won't rush the final corner. When the last blue locks in place, I'll have finished something we started. And that's not nothing, that's a grace. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the vast part, batch by batch. Harbor, rising, sky halfway home. Square of paper.
Ask you what it wants to be.
Square by square, who folds at night? Who needs 1,000 paper birds? Me, apparently 208.
So far in 0 words.
You started the flock, 1 flew bound march.
1,000 and you get a wish you said.
What do I wish? Don't ask me yet.
792 to go.
Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing and beak. I talk to you in creases instead.
4 by 4.
4 by 4.
A flock of quiet.
Growing old.
Why do the fingers hold the grief? My mouth was never good with.
Why?
Why does a square becoming wings make the whole night less numb?
Your flock sits boxed inside the case. Mine climb the shelf, the house grows plumage.
Whose wish will it count for then?
If half the birds are folded, gone. Crane 209 tonight, 99.
Every photo thing I said.
Valley, mountain, wing and beak. I talk to you in creases instead.
At 1,000, here's my plan.
I won't push you back, that's cheating.
I wish the wishing quieter.
A flock where it's been sleeting. Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing and beak. I talk to you in creases instead. 209.
The wish can't wait. case closed. One and one again. I shut by the violet warmth. I do the thing you swore would work. Count each breath from 1 to 10. Lose the thread, go back to 1, no smirk. The mind's a puppy on the loose. The numbers are a gentle leash. And that's 1 out, still 1. The whole practice fits in a hand. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. Ooh, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Have to breathe and still for you. Some nights I make it up to 6 before your name derails the train. Back to 1, no blame, you said. Starting over is the game. The fire breathes along with me. A big slow lung against the pain. In the warmth out the day. 10 was never really the point. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. You never made it to 10 either. You told me that the night we met, two restless minds, 1 borrowed method, counting, losing, no regret. Tell me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. Eyes open. 1, that's enough numbers. Understanding,
Nobody breathe.
100 soldiers on the floor. Black rectangle standing proud. A curve from sofa to the hearth. And me above them, hardly breathing. The room instructed, nothing loud.
1 finger's worth of carelessness is all it takes. It always was.
100 dominoes, 1 breath apart. I built what 1 wrong touch couldn't. We knew a thing or 2 about that. Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Steady hands, steady hands, steady hands. The line grows long where patience stands.
Yeah, you were the setter, I was the knock. That's the joke you make then wins. 1 careless word, 1 Tuesday night, and dominoes have humbled me since. So now I place each tile like an apology. 100 small amends at once.
And when it's done, the choice is to tip the first or leave them standing.
100 dominoes, 1 breath apart. I built what 1 wrong touch couldn't. We knew a thing or 2 about that. Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Tonight I leave the line alive.
like dominoes, one breath apart. I built with one wrong touch, couldn't. We knew a thing or two about that. Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Understanding, let them stand. Cord in hand again.
The other direction. Dawn behind the slats, thin stripes. The room in prison like time.
One pull, the skyline resurrects.
Floor by floor, the long climb.
All night, one flame, one task, one you.
Now everything that's fine.
Focus is for keeping morning.
It's for letting the white back in.
I let the whole white world back in.
You were my aperture for years,
and I that learned to narrow well
can open wide without the fear.
Wide again, wide again.
1,000 windows,
Morning plain.
the ship, the cranes are standing line.
The harbor missing one blue bay.
Small monuments and narrow nights.
They hold their breath in the wide of day, and you somewhere in the general light.
One window I no longer frame.
The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true,
both get to stay.
I let the whole white world back in.
You were my aperture for years,
and I that learned to narrow well
can open wide without the fear.
Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Wide by day and one by night. The lens you left me for and after. I let the whole wide world back in.
You were my aperture for years,
and I that learned to narrow well
can open wide without the fear.
Fireplace, night focus, good night. Blinds up, flame low. Worldwide, one thing at a time. Today, the day.
Caught in hand, city going, going, going. 9 o'clock, I work the court. In the skyline lows, floor by floor. 1,000 windows, guillotine politely. In the room is more. The fire sharpens in the dark. The only bright thing with a spark. White is where the worry lives. Narrow is a kind of home. I put the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench that thirst. Going, 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 floor by floor. The world can't People think that focus squints. It doesn't, it opens one thing wide. You feel the frame for 7 years, every lens I owned inside. Now the frame holds violet fire, and the practice hasn't died. The skill outlives the subject. The subject taught the skill. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench that thirst. Somewhere out past the lower slats, you're a light in the general glow. I could raise the blinds and look. That's exactly why they stay low. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench that thirst.
Glass hug, glassy. Tweezers steady now. Midnight in the schooner waist. Mask lay flat inside the glass. My tweezers holding one white thread. That means the mainsail. If I'm fast or slow, it only works done slow. You bought this kit 2 birds of spring ago. For your patience at the card, you knew me better than I knew. The sales go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Thread by thread, thread by thread. The sea contained a storm out with it. The bottle's neck is narrow on purpose. That's the sport and that's the sting. Everything worth keeping enters, folded down to a smaller thing. We came through some narrow years. Not everything unfolded after rigging. Pull the string and watch the mast. Remember what they always were. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. When it's done, I cork the top and set it where the firelight plays. A finished patience on the shelf. Purple water under glass for days. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Mess up corking. The storm can start now.
One silver eye, smaller than a secret. You again, little silver gate, guarding nothing stopping me. A button hanging by a wish, and thread that will not agree. She used to take it from my hands. One lick, one roll, one victory. Hey, needle, remember her? You never fought her fingers once. She with the thread and rolled it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then the first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Roll it fine, roll it fine. The little trick was never mine. Tonight the button's mine to fix. The lamplight steep across my knee. And I do the ritual like she did. Lick, roll, breathe, and squint to see. Fourth try, fifth, the gate gives in. Somewhere she's smiling probably. Needle, you soft, strict teacher. You only open for the calm. She with the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. A whole coat's worth of loose buttons. I say for no good reason, fine. One gate, one thread, one evening each. Her steadiness on loan of mine. She with the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Button tight. The needle keeps her secret.
Thousand pieces, 900 or sky. On the card table by the fire, the puzzle you were smart about. Edges first, your golden rule. And the border's done, you built a stout. The picture is a harbor town. The sky is what I can't live without. Cardboard clicks, the tiny locks. Blue on nearly blue. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I fill the vast part batch by batch. Every piece of shade of you. Fingertips learn what eyes can't tell. The knob and socket, bump and bass. The velvet nap of cheap cardboard. The click that ends a long essay. 3 pieces placed on a heavy night. On light 1-7, either way. The harbor grows a piece a day. The fire keeps the glue of it warm. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I fill the vast part batch by batch. I'll have finished something we started, and that's not nothing, that's a grace. You built the edges, I I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I fill the vast part, batch by batch. Harbor rising sky, halfway home. Square of paper.
Ask it what it wants to be. Square by square, who falls at night? Who needs 1,000 paper birds? Me apparently 208 so far in 0 words. You started to fly, one flew about March 1,000 and you get a wish. You said,
what do I wish? Don't ask me yet.
792 to go.
Crane 209 tonight.
Every folded thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead.
4 by 4, 4 by 4.
A flock of quiet growing old. Why do the fingers hold the grief? The mouth was never good with. Why does a square becoming wings make the whole night less numb?
Your flux is boxed inside the case. Mine climb the shelf, the house grows plumage.
Whose wish will it count for then? If half the birds are folded, gone.
Crane 209 tonight.
Every folded thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead. At 1,000, here's my plan. I won't wish you back, that's cheating.
I wish the wishing quieter. A flock where it's been sleeting. Crane 209 tonight.
Every folded thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead.
209.
The wish can wait. Eyes closed, one and one again. I should by the violet warmth. I do the thing you swore would work. Count each breath from 1 to 10. Lose the thread, go back to 1. No smirk, the mind's a puppy on the loose. The numbers are a gentle leash. Yeah, that's 1 out, still 1. The whole practice fits in a hand. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kind, not daft. 1 and 2. nights I make it up to 6 before your name derails the train. Back to 1, no blame. You said the starting over is the game. The fire breathes along with me, a big slow lung against the pain, and the warmth out the day. 10 was never really the point. Count to 10, start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kind, not daft. You never made it to 10 either. You told me that the night we met, 2 restless minds, 1 barroom method, counting, losing, or regret. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kind, not daft. Eyes open, that's enough numbers. Nobody breathe. A 100 soldiers on the floor, black rectangle standing proud, a curve from sofa to the hearth,
and me above them, hardly breathing, the room instructing nothing loud.
1 finger's worth of carelessness
Is all it takes, it always was.
100 dominoes, 1 breath apart.
I built what 1 wrong touch couldn't.
We knew a thing or 2 about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Steady hands,
Steady hand.
the line grows long where patience stands. Yeah, you would've said her, I was a knock. That's the joke you make then wince. 1 careless word, 1 Tuesday night, and dominoes have humbled me since. So now I
place each tie like an apology, 100 small amends at once.
And when it's done,
The choice to tip the first or leave them standing.
100 dominoes, 1 breath apart.
I built what 1 wrong touch couldn't.
We knew a thing or 2 about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Tonight I leave the line alive, 100 upright in the glow.
Not everything that's built to fall has to. Now I know
100 dominoes, 1 breath apart.
I built what 1 wrong touch couldn't.
We knew a thing or 2 about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Understand it,
Let them stand. Couldn't hand again.
the other direction. Gone behind the slashed thin stripes, the room in prison like time. One pull the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb.
All night, one flame, one task, one you.
Yeah. Everything, and that's fine.
Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the wild back in.
I let the whole wide world
Back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Wide again, ooh, wide again. 1,000 windows, morning plain.
Yeah. The ship, the cranes are standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments and narrow knives. They hold their breath in the
Light of day.
And you somewhere in the general light.
One window I no longer frame.
The blinds are up, the fire is low.
Both are true, both get to stay.
I let the whole wide
World back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Wide by day and one by night.
The lens you left me.
For and I let the whole wide world back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Fireplace, night, focus, goodnight.
Blinds are flame low worldwide.
One thing at a time.
Today, the day. Caught in hand. City going, going. 9 o'clock, I work the court. In the skyline lows, floor by floor. 1,000 windows guillotined politely in the room is more. The fire sharpens in the dark. The only bright thing with a spark. Wide is where the worry lives. Narrow is a kind of home. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight, one flame will quench that thirst. Going floor by floor. The world can wait outside the door. People think that focus squints. It doesn't, it opens one thing wide. You feel the frame for 7 years. Every lens I owned inside. Now the frame holds violent fire, and the practice hasn't died. The skill outlives the subject. The subject taught the skill. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person one flame will quench that thirst. Somewhere out past the lower slats, you're a light in the gentle glow. I could raise the blinds and look. That's exactly why they stay low. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight, one flame will quench that thirst. Cord tied off, one room, one fire, enough.
Glass whole, classy. Tweezers steady now. Midnight in the schooner waist. Mask lay flat inside the glass. My tweezers holding one white thread. That means the mainsail if I'm fast or slow. It only works done slow. You bought this kid 2 bursts of spring ago. For your patience set the card. You know me better than I know. The sales go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Thread by thread, thread by thread, a sea contained a storm out with it. The bottle's neck is narrow on purpose. That's the sport and that's the sting. Everything worth keeping enters, folded down to a smaller thing. We came through some narrow years. Not everything unfolded after rigging. Pull the string and watch the mass. Remember what they always were. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. When it's done, I'll cork the top and set it where the firelight plays. A finished patience on the shelf, purple water under glass for days. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Lasso, corking. The storm can start now.
One silver eye, smaller than a secret. You again, little silver gate, guarding nothing, stopping me. A button hanging by a wish, and thread that will not agree. She used to take it from my hands. One lick, one row, one victory. Hey needle, remember her? You never fought her fingers once. She wet the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Roll it fine, roll it fine. The little trick was never mine. Tonight the button's mine to fix. The lamplights deep across my knee, and I do the ritual like she did. Blick, roll, breathe and squint to see. Fourth try, fifth the gate gives in. Somewhere she's smiling, probably. Needle, you soft, strict teacher. You only open for the call. She wet the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. A whole coat's worth of loose buttons I say for no good reason. Fine, one gate, one thread, one evening each. Her steadiness on loan to mine. Oh, she wet the thread and roll it fine. One eye shut like telling a secret. Then through first try and hand it back. 10 seconds and I couldn't repeat it. Button tight. The needle keeps her secret.
Pieces, 900 are sky. On the card table by the fire, the puzzle you were smart about. Edges first, you golden rule. And the board is done, you build it stout. The picture is a harbor town. The sky is what I can't live without. Cardboard clicks the tiny locks. Blue on nearly blue. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the fast part, batch by every piece a shade of you. Fingertips learn what eyes can't tell. The knob and socket, bumping, babe. The velvet nap of cheap cardboard, the click that ends a long essay. 3 pieces placed on a heavy night, on light 1-7 either way. The harbor grows a piece a day. The fire keeps the glue of it warm. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the fast part, batch by batch. I won't rush the final corner. When the last blue lock's in place, I'll have finished something we started, and that's not like that. Harbor rising sky, halfway square of paper.
Ask you what it wants to be. Square by square, who folds at night? Who needs 1,000 paper birds? Me, apparently 208.
So far and 0 words.
You started the flock, one flew bound March.
1,000 and you get a wish. You said,
what do I wish?
don't ask me yet.
792 to go.
Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead.
Fold by photo, fold by photo. A flock of quiet growing old.
Why do the fingers hold the grief?
The mouth was never good with.
Why does a square become in wings?
Make the whole night less numb.
Your flock sits boxed inside the case.
Mine climb the shelf, the house grows plumage.
Whose wish will it count for then?
If half the birds are folded gone. Crane 209 tonight.
Oh, every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead. At 1,000, here's my plan.
I won't wish you back, that's cheating.
I wish the wishing quieter.
A flock where it's been sleeting. Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and beak.
I talk to you in creases instead.
209.
The wish can wait. Eyes closed, one and one again. Eyes shut by the violet warmth. I do the thing you swore would work. Count each breath from 1 to 10. Lose the thread, go back to 1, no smirk. The mind's a puppy on the loose. The numbers are a gentle leash, and that's 1 out, still 1. The whole practice fits in a hand. Count to 10, start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, half the breathing still for you. Some nights I make it up to 6. Before your name derails the train, back to one, no blame. You said starting over is the game. The fire breathes alone with me, a big slow lung against the pain and the warmth out the day. 10 was never really the point. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be erased. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda dead. Yeah. You never made it to 10 either. You told me that the night we met, two restless minds, one borrowed method, counting, losing, no regret. To 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be erased. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda dead. Eyes open, one, that's enough numbers. Understand it. Nobody breathes. 100 soldiers on the floor, black rectangles standing proud. A curve from sofa to the hearth,
And me above them, hardly breathing, the room instructed.
nothing loud. One finger's worth of carelessness is all it takes. It always was.
100 dominoes, one breath apart. I built what one wrong touch could end.
We knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Steady hands,
Steady hands,
the line grows along where
patience stands.
yeah, you were the setter, I was the knock. That's the joke you make then wins.
One careless word, one Tuesday night,
And dominoes have humbled me since.
so now I place each tile like an apology. 100 small amends at once.
And when it's done,
The choice to tip the first or leave him standing. 100 dominoes, one breath apart. I built what one wrong touch could end.
we knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Tonight, I leave the line alive.
100 upright in the blow.
Not everything that's built to fall.
Has to now, I know. 100 dominoes, one breath apart. I built what one wrong touch could end.
We knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
100 standing, let them stand.
the other direction.
Dawn behind us, less than stripes. The room in prison light time. One pull, the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb.
All night, one flame, one task, one you.
Now everything, and that's fine.
Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the white back in.
I let the whole wide world
Back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Wide again. Wide again. 1,000 windows, morning plain.
The ship, the cranes are standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments, some narrow nights.
They hold their breath in the light of day.
And you, somewhere in the
General light.
one window I no longer frame.
The blinds are up, the fire is low.
Both are true, both get to stay.
I let the whole wide world back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a crash.
Let's talk.
Wide by day and one by night. The lens you left me for and
I let the whole wide
back in.
You were my aperture for years.
And I that learned to narrow well.
Can't open wide without the fear.
Fireplace, night focus, good night. Blinds up, flame low, worldwide.
One thing at a time.
Today, the day.
City. 9 o'clock, I work the court. And the skyline low is floor by floor. 1,000 windows, give you time. Politely in the room is more. The fire sharpens in the dark. The only bright thing with a spark. Wide is where the worry lives. Narrow is a kind of home. I pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench that thirst. Going, 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 floor by floor. The world can wait outside the door. Going, going, going. People think that focus wins. It doesn't, opens one thing wide. You filled the frame for 7 years. Every lens I owned inside. Now the frame holds violet fire. And the practice hasn't died. The skill is the subject taught the skill. I put the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench that thirst. Somewhere out past the lowest slash, you're a light in the general glow. I I could raise the blinds and look, that's exactly why they stay low. Pull the blinds on the whole wide world. Narrowing was how I loved you first. One person once was all I saw. Tonight one flame will quench their thirst. Cord tied up. One fire enough.
Glass whole, glass sea. Tweezers steady now. Midnight in the schooner waves. Mask lay flat inside the glass. My tweezers holding one white thread. That means the mainsail. If I'm fast or slow, it only works done slow. You bought this kid 2 births of spring ago. For your patience said the card. You knew me better than I knew. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things, just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Thread by thread, thread by thread. A sea contained, a storm outwitted. The bottle's neck is narrow on purpose. That's the sport and that's the sting. Everything worth keeping and just folded down to a smaller thing. We came through some narrow years. Not everything unfolded after rigging. Pull the string and watch the mass. Remember what they always were. The sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things, just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. When it's done, I'll cork the top and set it where the firelight plays. A finished patience on the shelf, purple water under glass for days. Sails go up a thread at a time. Some impossible things, just take a risk. You can't reach in and force a ship. You coax the whole horizon through a fist. Master corking. The storm can start now. Thousand pieces, 900 our sky. On the card table by the fire, the puzzle you were smart about. Edges first, your golden rule, and the border's done, you built it out. The picture is a harbor town. The sky is what I can't live without. Cardboard clicks, the tiny locks. Blue on nearly blue. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I feel the vast part, batch by batch. Every piece of socket, bumping bay, the velvet nap of cheap cardboard, the click that ends a long essay, 3 pieces placed on a heavy night. On light 1-7, either way, the harbor grows a piece a day. The fire keeps the glue of it warm. You built the edges, I do the sky. 1,000 blues that almost match. Frames were always your department. I fill the vast part, batch by batch. Vast part, batch by batch. Harbor, rising sky, halfway
Square of paper, ask it what it wants to be. Square by square, who falls at night? Who needs 1,000 paper birds? Me, apparently 208. So far in 0 words.
You started the flock, one flute-bound march. 1,000 and you get a wish, you said.
What do I wish? Don't ask me yet.
792 to go.
Crane 209 tonight. Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and peak.
I talk to you in creases instead.
Fold by fold,
Fold by fold,
fold by fold.
a flock of
Quiet
growing up. Why do the fingers hold the grief?
The mouth is never good with.
Why does a square become in wings?
Make the whole night less known.
Your flock sits boxed inside the case.
Mine climb the shelf, the house grows plumage.
Whose wish will it count for then?
If half the birds are folded, gone. Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and peak. I talk to you in creases instead.
At 1,000, here's my plan.
I won't wish you back, that's cheating.
I wish the wish ain't quiet.
A flock where it's been sleeping. Crane 209 tonight.
Every photo thing unsaid.
Valley, mountain, wing, and peak. I talk to you in creases instead. 209.
The wish can't wait. Yes, eyes nights close, one and one again. I shed by the violet warmth. I do the thing you swore would work. Count each breath from 1 to 10. Lose the thread, go back to one, no smirk. The mind's a puppy on the loose. The numbers are a gentle leash, and this one I'll still want. The whole practice fits in a hand. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Half the breathing still for you. Some nights I make it up to 6 before your name derails the train. Back to 1, no blame. You said the starting over is the game. The fire breathes along with me, a big slow lung against the pain. In the warmth out of the day, 10 was never really the point. Count to 10 and start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. You never made it to 10 either. You told me that the night we met, 2 restless minds, 1 borrowed method. Counting, losing, no regret. Count to 10, start again. You taught me numbers could be a raft. Every time I lose my place, I hear you laughing, kinda daft. Eyes open, 1, that's enough numbers. Understanding.
Nobody breathe.
100 soldiers on the floor, black rectangle standing proud. A curve from sofa to the hearth, and me above them hardly breathing. The room instructed, nothing loud.
One finger's worth of carelessness is all it takes, it always was. 100 dominoes, 1 breath apart.
I built with 1 wrong touch, couldn't.
We knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend. Steady hands,
steady hands, steady hands.
The line grows long where patience stands. You were the setup, I was the knock. That's the joke you make them wince.
1 careless word, 1 Tuesday night, and dominoes have humbled me since.
So now I place each tile like an apology. 100 smaller mans at once.
And when it's done, the choice to tip first or leave him standing. 100 dominoes, 1 breath apart.
I built with 1 wrong touch, couldn't.
We knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you tend.
Tonight I leave the line alive.
100 upright in the glow.
Low, low. Not everything that's built to fall
Has to, now I know.
Has to, now I know.
touch couldn't.
We knew a thing or two about that.
Some falls you cause and some you take.
Understanding.
Let them stay. Go to hand again. The other direction. Dawn behind the slats, thin stripes. The room in prison like time.
One pull, the skyline resurrects.
Floor by floor, the long climb.
All night, one flame, one task, one you. Now everything, that's fine.
Focus is for keeping morning.
It's for letting the light back in.
I let the whole wide world back in.
You were my aperture for years, and
I had to learn to narrow well.
can open wide without the fear.
Why can't?
A thousand window morning plane.
Yeah. The ship, the grains, the standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay.
Small monuments, some narrow nights. They hold their breath in the wider day.
And you somewhere in the general light.
One window I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay.
I let the whole wide world back in.
Oh, you were my aperture for years, and
I had to learn to narrow well.
can open wide without.
Tonight I'll narrow down again. Let's not relapse, that's a crap. Wide by day and one by night. The lens you left me.
For an I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and
I had to learn to narrow well.
can open wide without the fear. Fireplace at night, focus, good night. Minds up,
Flame low,
worldwide.
one thing at a time.
Today, the day. Good in hand again. The other direction. Down behind the slats and stripes. The room in prison like time. One pull, the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb. All night, one flame, one task, one you. Now everything, and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the white back in. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that learned to narrow well. Can open wide without the fear. Wide again, a thousand windows, morning plane. The ship, the crane. to stand in line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments of narrow nights, they hold their breath in the light of day. And you, somewhere in the general light. One window I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that learned to narrow well can open wide without the fear. Tonight I'll narrow down again. It's not relapse, that's a craft. Why by day and one by night? The lens you left me for and Goodnight, lines of flame glow worldwide. One thing at a time, today. Couldn't hand again. The other direction, dawn behind the slats thin stripes. The room in prison like time. One pull the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb. All night, one flame, one task, one you. Everything and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the wide back in. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that I learned to narrow well can open wide without the fear. Windows, morning plain. The ship, the cranes, the standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments of narrow nights, they hold their breath in the light of day. And you, somewhere in the general light. One window I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that learned to narrow can open wide without the fear. Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Why by day and one by night? The lens you left me for and I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that I learned to narrow can open wide without the fear. Fireplace, night focus, goodnight. Blinds up, flame low, worldwide. One thing at a time, today. The day. Dawn behind the slats and stripes. The room in prison like time. One pull the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb. All night, one flame, one task, one you now. Everything, and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the white back in. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now they learn to narrow well. Can't open wide without the fear. Wide again, wide again. 1,000 windows, morning plain. The ship, the cranes, the standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments of narrow nights. They hold their breath in the wider day. You somewhere in the general light. One window I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now I learned to narrow well. Can't open wide without the fear. Tonight I narrow down again. It's not relapse, that's the craft. Wide by day and one by night. The lens you left me for and aft. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and now that learned to narrow well. Can't open wide without the fear. Fireplace, night, focus, goodnight. Blinds up, flame low, worldwide. One thing at a time, today, the day. Caught in hand again. The other direction. Dawn behind the slats thin stripes. The room in prison light time. One pull the skyline resurrects. Floor by floor, the long climb. All night, one flame, one task, one you now. Everything, and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the wide back in. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I learned to narrow well. Can open wide without the fear. Wide again, wide again, wide again, wide again. 1,000 windows, morning plain. The ship, the cranes, the standing line. The harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments and narrow nights. They hold their breath in the wider day. And you somewhere in the general light. One window I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I learned to narrow well. Can open wide without the fear. Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Why by day and one by night? The lens you left me fore and aft. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I that learned to narrow well can open wide without the fear. Fireplace night, focus, good night. Blinds up, flame low, worldwide. One thing at a time, today, 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 today. Couldn't handle again the other direction. Down behind the slashed and stripes, the room in prison light time. One pull the skyline resurrects floor by floor. The long climb all night. One flame, one test, one you. Now everything and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the white back in. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I that learned to narrow well can open wide without the fear. Wide again, 1,000 windows, morning plain. The ship, the crane, stand in line. The harbor missing, one blue bay. Small monuments of narrowed nights. They hold their breath in the wider day. And you, somewhere in the general light. One window, I no longer frame. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both the true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I didn't learn to narrow well. Can open wide without the fear. Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Wide by day and one by night. The lens you left me for and aft. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I did learn to narrow well. Can open wide without the fear. Fireplace night, focus, good night. Blinds up, flame low, worldwide. One thing at a time. Today, the day. Couldn't hand again the other direction. Dawn behind the slashed thin stripes, the room in prison light time. One pull the skyline resurrects floor by floor, the long climb. All night, one flame, one task, one you. Now everything, and that's fine. Focus is for keeping morning. It's for letting the white back in. I let the whole wide world back aperture for years, and I that learned to narrow well. Can't open wide without the fear. Wide again, wide again. 1,000 windows, morning plane, the ship, the cranes, the standing line, the harbor missing one blue bay. Small monuments of narrow nights, they hold their breath in the light of day. And you somewhere in the gentle light, one window wide, no longer framed. The blinds are up, the fire is low. Both are true, both get to stay. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years, and I that learned to narrow well. Can't open wide without the fear. Tonight I'll narrow down again. That's not relapse, that's a craft. Wide body and one by night. The lens you left me for and after. I let the whole wide world back in. You were my aperture for years.